What is going on, everyone? KMDolph here, finally, with Transport Fever 2. I've been waiting for this game. You've all been waiting for this game. It's finally out. I had it downloaded within a space of an hour, which is great. So, guys, welcome to the new series. This is Transport Fever 2. This is going to be a new series. Transport Fever 1 is gone. It's in the past. It's finished. So what we're going to do today, guys, is obviously we're going to, first and foremost, we're going to admire this node page, which is lovely. And then we are going to get into a free game. I've already downloaded a couple of mods that are already up on the workshop. Thank you very much to those who have done it. And to those that did all the mods for Transport Fever 1, I hope you bring that stuff over real quick, because that'd be awesome. But guys, without further ado, we are going to get straight into this right after the intro. Okay, and we're back from the intro. Now, as you can see, we've gone to a free game. We're going to create a new game. What we're going to do is we're going to do a whole bunch of things. I'm going to go... So we've got the temperate, which is your typical European-ish look. You've got dry, which is your typical desert, American, what's it? But I'm going to go with tropical, because I'm going to be like everybody else, and I'm going to do it because I can. And what we're going to do is I don't mind there being hills. I don't mind it being more of a mainland than being... or do I? I want to go back, actually. I don't mind the aspect of having some water and bits and pieces. I don't know... can I... Map size? Let's go with a medium map. I think, maybe, we go with medium. Sounds like a better idea. So look at all that. That's all happening. Number of towns. And we've got number of industries. So these are the towns in the white. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and change. We're going to go with a bigger map, I think, because we like big maps. I want to be able to do like multiple things, and it's going to look awesome. Number of industries, we've got medium. Number of towns, we've got at medium, but still it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 towns. So we're going to need a bit more than that, old mate. I think. Now, again, this is 8 by 16 kilometer, 11 towns, 64 industries. I don't know that we're going to need that much, old mate. I wonder if I can actually... No, you can't. That's interesting. 43 industries. God. That's a lot of industries. Okay, well, we've got 11 towns, which probably could even come up a bit more. Although, maybe. We'll see. Okay, so we've got all that. We're going to go tropical. We're going to do the islands. We're going to incorporate boats. We're going to incorporate planes. We're going to incorporate trains, trucks, and what have you. So let's go next. Starting year 1850. We're going to go a little bit later than that because I know the game's going to be like horrendous. We're going to custom settings. Ha 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 ha. Here's the mods. So we'll put these mods on. Yep. No, sandbox mode. No, don't leave that as it is. Thank you very much. I'm not doing a no-cost mod. I'm not doing a sandbox mod, even though it's from Urban Games. And I'm not doing a vehicle no year end, because we don't like that. 4 mods are enabled. The climate is tropical. The town names are going to be... Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter, because I'm going to end up changing them anyway. Let's just go with English for now. The vehicles, I want all. Environment, I want tropical. Climate, I want tropical. Mods are active. Achievements cannot be earned because I've done mods. But that's okay. We don't mind that. There'll be more and more mods getting added to this as we go. Alright, starting in 1880. Let's do it. Hopefully this doesn't take as long as the old load screen did in Transport Fever 1, because that was terrible. So yes, we're going to do planes, we're going to do trains, we're going to do all matter of different stuff in this series, and I'm excited as punch about it. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to cutscene to when the map opens up, because otherwise we're going to be here a while. Fucking Simon. Download new game content through the Steam Workshop. Now that could be a couple of different things. That could be community content. There could be DLC down the track. That could be interesting. First time texture compression. There you go. That's sitting right there. In that little corner there. That's what it says. First time texture compression. Hopefully the game doesn't crap itself. Because if it does, we're in trouble. Alright, let's have a look at all of this. Alright, so that's all... Cool. Is it still the... Ah, yes, that's all still very much the same as what it was. Geez, this all looks different, doesn't it? Now, I have to admit, while I'm having a quick scan around this map to see what I like, I haven't done a lot of watching of other people playing this. So, click and hold the right mouse button and move the... No, I don't want to do that. Go away. Alright, what have we got down here? Alright, so there's logs down there, there's logs there. Now, the one thing I do know about this game is that every town wants different things. So we got Canterbury over there, we got Dis up there, we got Tadley, Bedale, Wooler, Woburn, Tenbury Wells, Kylie, I don't know what it is, I don't care. So yes, those are all the towns that we have to deal with. So what we're going to do as a starting point today is, you know what, we're just going to keep this nice and simple. We're going to come down here into town. Oh, hello, look at that. That all looks nice, doesn't it? Click and hold the middle mouse button and move the mouse to rotate the camera. Oh, okay, good. That does that. Wonderful. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to build a very simple train line to get us up and running, and we're going to run it from Tenbury Wells up to Tadley. What that will do in turn is that will allow me to run down here into Keighley. I can branch off from Tenbury Falls down to Keighley. I can also head down to Undle and Canterbury. So Tenbury, because it's right in the middle of the map, is going to be the centre of attention. So what we're going to need first is we're going to need some rail to get a line up and running, and that is going to be basically what today's episode is going to be. Oh, look at that. You can already set how long you want the line to be, which is great. So we've got people that want all these little bits and pieces in that way that you do. There's cargo terminals, passenger terminuses, and passenger stations. For now, I just want I don't even know that I want a double track. I just want a single track for now until we can start making some coin. Because that is the end result. You know what? It is only 1880. So let's go with just a nice, simple 120 metre long train station. Like so. And then what we're going to do... Oh, I can't... Can I not do that like I could in the last game? Yeah, I don't know what you want. Go away. Oh, no, it does work. I was half panicking then for a second. Alright, and you know what? We're just going to whack it right here in the middle because that's what we do. There you go. Train station is built. And then we're going to come up here to the old Tadleys. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to whack. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be a bit different on this one because I can. And I'm just going to whack that one right in there. There you go. That is connected up, isn't it? Yes, it is. Very good. Okay, so that's that. Now we've got to run track. Now, how's this going to run? Is this going to run at all like I want it to, or is it going to be, hey, there's an old friend of ours, the old terrain alignment collige. Okay. Well, so far, it's got a nice little look to it. It runs through some trees. It runs through bits and pieces. I don't understand what its major malfunction is, but we'll figure that out in due course. So that actually looks kind of cool. The graphics are a real eye-opener in this one, aren't they? Right, will you go as far as anywhere? No, there's just collisioning. There's just collisioning. Oh, maybe you just didn't like that. Maybe you're just coming out from a stupid angle. Maybe that's all it was. Alright, let's just make that come into there like that. It's going to remove 3 buildings, but I mean, in this early stage of the game, I don't think we care too much. Yeah, so that's going to be that. 3 buildings are going to get removed, but ho-hum. That's what happens in the game. Now, is it going to do those things that it did in the last game? Yes, it still creates that little... Love that. Okay. So it does do all the things that it does in the last game, where it will create a slight hill in the rail line, which, you know, is neither here nor there for me. And then what we need to do is we need to create some sort of a means of depoting these here trains. Now, I mean, I could do something swish here, and I could make this whole thing... Yeah, you know what? It's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this in as part of a an awesome looking... What is that? Oh my god! Ooh! I did not know we could do... Look at this! You can increase the height of things. Well, that's just fascinating. Cool. Alright, we're just going to put it there, because that's just the way it's going to look. Let's put it there like that. Boom, done. Now we have ourselves a nice little train depot, just outside of the station, which is going to look great. We then need to make that come onto here, like so. Not that's going to create any huge drama for anybody. The layers make it possible to focus on specific information. Yeah, that's great. Wonderful. Thank you. I don't want any parameters, so they can go away. Very good. Oh, what happened there? They started building again straight away. Look at that. Well, that all looks different. It's almost like it happens instantaneously. Cool. Alright. Line manager. There we go. This is new. So we're going to go with a line. We're going to go from the Tenbury's. I don't like it how it's all... I don't like how it's all white like that. That's a bit silly. Click on stations to add. Okay. Can we name the line? Yes. So this is going to be the... let's just call this the main line. Main line. There you go. That can stay like that. I'm not going to worry too much about any of that stuff for now. And then we need to buy ourselves a train. Buy the vehicles. What have we got to play with here? Look at all these toys. We've got a lot, considering it's 1880, and I've only got $4 million redos to play with. So that thing goes 40, that's 45, that's a Russian. It's another Russian. The General does the 45s. The Borsig does the 45s. There's a lot of Russian stuff here. The Baldwin does 60. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much money, though. Not in the early stages of the game, anyway. It's a lot of Russian stuff. Damn. You know what? Let's just stick with the golden oldie. We're going to stick with the old the D13. We're going to stick him on. And then we're going to go down to the old passenger stuff. And then we're just going to whack the old... what's the Nicolas? I don't even know. Early passenger car had neither a toilet nor possibilities for luggage storage. The compartments were insulated and heated. Two-axle platform carriage with open platforms on both sides. That's cool. Then there's the Russian thing, and then there is the Clerestory, the passenger car. So the passenger car is a bit more of the American influence. You know what? What am I going to go with here? I might just go with these things. No, you know what? Let's just stick with the Bavarians. We'll keep it... how much more? Yeah, they cost a lot less than everything else to run a year. So, yep. 1, 2, 3... 3? 4. I like 4. 4 looks good. And then I don't know what I did with the train. Yep. Can I... Yeah, there's that train there. No, where's my train gone? Do I not have the train now? Uh-oh. Vehicle manager. Do I have any trains? I don't think I have any trains. No, I didn't end up buying the trains. Okay, that's fine. We need to go into there, please, and we need to rehire this thing that I mucked up with. And do that, and do that, and that, and that, and that. There you go. That's awesome. There you go. There's a buy. Buy for 1 point something million. There you go. And then that train needs to go on... No. What is that? Set line? Yes. Main line. There you go. Okay, so that worked. Now let's quickly go watch it. First train of the game. It's up and running. Ooh. New sounds. All sounds good to me. There you go, look at that. Oh yeah, the old dollary-do things that pop down as they do. Icon filter. Ha ha ha. Found it already. There you go. Okay, so that train's off and running. Excellent. So what we do need to do is... Oh, look at that. Something mysterious. There's... Crane flock. It's a flock of cranes. There you go. Now, what we are going to do is we're going to have to create some sort of a bus. A bus hooligad. Truck unload, truck station, tram station. Oh, okay, that's a modular... Ah, okay, yeah, I'm with ya. I'm with you to some degree on this. I mean, it's only 1880. We don't exactly need that sort of nonsense at the moment, so we're just going to stick with the old... Yeah, we're just going to stick with that, I think. So I'll put a bus thing there. They're going to have to come around the corner here, and they're going to have to stop over there. And then they're going to have to come and stop over here, which will pick up most of everything. And then they can come back and do another loop around, and that will work quite comfortably. Alright, so we need a new line. We go from there to there to there. Yes, and that will work. For the most part, it will work. And then, yeah. That's pretty much it, because it only has one side of the platform. And it's just going to basically do a nice big-ass loop around. Which is exactly what it's going to do. Alright, cool. And we'll rename that. We'll call that the... we're going to call it something. I forget what the name of the town is. Tenbury Wells. Thank you very much. So we're going to call that, not the ore, we're going to call that the Tenberry commuter. Just to keep it nice and simple straight off the bat. And I did spell it wrong. This is what happens when you name things that you're not too sure. Wow. Can I have that in a caps lock, please? Thank you very much. There you go. So now that's up and running. Now I need a bus depot. Buildings. Tram depot, road depot. That's what we need. Need a nice little road depot. Need to create that one right quick, and we'll put that one just outside of the township. Oh, that's all interesting, isn't it? Okay, and then we need to buy us some vehicles. Wow, look at all this stuff we got. Hey, we've got these little doovers. Engine type horse, engine type steam, engine type horse, 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 steam. Well, I'm pretty sure, well, the American stagecoach is going to go the fastest, but these things... There you go. Can I buy a couple of them, or no? Buy one, buy two, buy three, buy four. Just cause. Get rid of that, and then we're going to select all, and then we're going to put them on a line, the Tenbury commuter. And they're off. There you go. Well, that wasn't too difficult. Now we've got to zip up here, and we're going to do the Tadley. That looks so nice. The graphics I'm really happy with at the moment. It all looks, it certainly all looks the part. I mean, look at that. You get down here on the street level. Even this little fella named Jack O'Neill, even he looks good. Look at the streets. It all looks nice. Alright, so what we need to do over now is we need to put another one of these little happy-go-lucky fellas in there. And then they're going to go about their business, which is fine. And then what are you going to do? You're going to go over here. You're going to stop on the main street because that's what you do. You're then going to come up here. You're then going to stop off around there. And then you're going to come right back and back to where you came from. There you go. See, that was relatively easy. We need a new line. And I forget what the name of this town is called. Again, Tadley. I'm going to rename these cities before long. We're going to call that the Tadley commuter. Because we just like to stick with simple stuff. Now, the only thing I haven't done over here is I haven't built a train... that thing. Now, where's going to be the best place to put this? Probably over here near the train station to begin with. Alright. Let's make this work. There you go, and that's that done. What do you want? I don't want to bulldoze anything. Earnings are currently sitting at negative $2 million. Well, that's what happens, isn't it? We've got to get at least a couple of these little... There you go, that's all them. Whack them onto the Tadley, and they're done. Line has no stops. Well, that's just rude. I didn't obviously set them, did I? Add stations. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then back to where you come from. Did I do that right? I don't think I did that right. No. Let's start that again. Let's get rid of the Broadway one. Alright, so we'll go up to there, and then we'll go over to here, and then, no, I've put, evidently along the way, somehow I've put something on the wrong way, and yeah, it would be that one. Let's chuck another quick bus stop over there, and that should be fine. We'll go back into the old loop-de-loops, add the station, there you go. That's also not correct, because I put it on the wrong side again. We'll quickly fix that up right quick. I don't know why this has happened to me the way that it has, but whatever. Okay, that looks a lot better. Excellent. Now we just need to go into this little duva, and now we need to whack them on the Tadley. And there you go. Now, where's my train? I ask you. Where is my glorious... What's going on down here? Look at these. They're off doing the biz. Here it is. Train number 1. Currently with no passengers on board. Isn't that awesome? None of 32. There you go. These things do take time to pick up. No one on board of that. Okay, so this thing will actually tell me when I click on it. If you have a look over here, and you can't see my mouse cursor, but underneath where it says Tenbury Commuter, there's a little number work there that shows how much that vehicle is currently making or losing. And apparently it does that with all vehicles, which is always interesting. Hello, Ella Jackson. You're looking quite happy today, and good for you. Cool, so that's all happening. I must admit, I am really impressed with all of this. Look at the farm. Look, even the farm looks amazing. So there's consumers there, there's charts there, and there's production levels. And there's the transport, and there's the shipment. Wow. Oh, let's get a quick close-up of this. Love it. Absolutely love it. That looks amazing. The only problem is he's a bit slow. But the good news is, if we come over here and have a look-see, and click on that station, there's someone waiting there, and there's someone waiting there, and whilst there are no passengers awaiting at my awesomely built jungle platform, hidden off there in the jungle, I actually like that. That is actually cool, hidden underneath all those trees. That certainly looks the part, doesn't it? There you go. And then what we can do is we've got the Tadley oil refinery over there. We got stone there for construction materials. Tadley obviously wants construction materials, so at some point we'll have to go over to somewhere where there's stone, which is just over here at the Tadley quarry. Bring them in over to there, and then transport them into there. Could probably make Tadley into a little bit of a, I suppose, a hub at some point. And that way then I could transfer the construction materials to another town. Obviously, Tenbury Falls doesn't need it. It wants... What does it want? Fuel. Okay. Financial overview shows revenue and expenditures over the last year. Well, that sounds wonderful, doesn't it? Loan interest. Can we repay some loan? Because that will bring down my my monies somewhat. Which I look forward to having that. Because at the moment, if you look at the loan interest, I'm paying quite a sum. So paying a bit of that off is never a bad thing. Assets. Yep. Inventory. Yep. Real estate. Yep. Vehicles. Yep. Liabilities. Yep. Debt. Yep. And my value is, yep. Okay, so profit in the last 12 months has been nothing. 8 road vehicles, no trams, 1 train, no ships, no aircraft. Top speed is 40k an hour. It's all looking pretty good so far. Total track, I've got 2.5 kilometres worth of track. So it's only a 2.5 kilometre journey, which is not really that far when you think about it. But yeah, so I'm guessing that with certain towns that need certain bits and pieces, obviously you could, if you look at the steel mill, what is a steel mill? So rule, iron ore, coal, and coal creates steel. And that was the one thing I used to hate in Transport Fever 1, was ever doing, was doing steel. Because organising iron ore and coal is a massive pain in the bum. Because it doesn't always work. Oh, there's nothing out there. That's a shame. I was really hoping there would be. Now, before I do anything else... Oh, there's Marlborough down there. There's more townships. Mablethorpe. I didn't see that one before. So what we're going to basically consider is this is south. The south end, where there's absolutely nothing. And then we go all the way up here to the north end. Bedale here is north. Don't know why. It's just how I'm thinking of running this particular map. So, come back in over here to Tenbury's. Hey, look. We got people waiting on the main lines. Well, that's exciting. Where's my train? Still nobody on board. Oh, hey, we got the little Prussian and a little Ivan. That's a tram. That's a steam tram that goes through the town. That's pretty cool. And the good news is now we have one person waiting there. So it's obviously this is all going to take time, and obviously I don't have a lot of money at the moment. But once this train picks up, which it inevitably will, we'll be able to move on and do bigger and better, brighter things and buy more trains and watch the years roll by, as you do. But yeah, you know what? That might do it for today, ladies and gentlemen. We've done everything that we can do for now, so I'm just going to come out here and get a nice little view of the train as it goes past as I call the episode off. But guys, thank you very much for watching. This has been the first episode of the new series of Transport Fever 2. If you've got comments, suggestions for things based on what you've seen of the map so far, feel free to chuck a comment on the video. Make sure you leave a like to show your support for the video and the ongoing series. Like and follow me on Facebook, as I've always said. You can keep up to date with everything that I do on my Facebook channel. Click the subscribe button on this channel if you haven't already. Click the little bell button so you get notifications every time I upload content, as it will be coming more and more frequent to you. And guys, without further ado, I will cut this episode off and see you for the next installment of Transport Fever 2. Take care, everyone.